Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. This weekend, we celebrate the Epiphany of the Lord, the unveiling or revelation, and we hear the well known story of the visit of the Magi. Now, when you read this story with a little care, what you see actually is that Matthew is exploring the strengths and the limitations of human reason and the special role of divine revelation in helping us to find God. Think of the Magi as the lay scientists of their day. They have used the essentially hard science of star study, astrology, to ascertain that the Jewish Messiah had been born in Judea, Matthew 2:2. Although not themselves Jews, the Magi obviously are aware of the long prophesied Christ awaited by the Israelites. Notice the Magi felt no need to consult their own priests or oracles to figure out that Judea was the place to go. The stars told them. But that's as far as stargazing and calculation could get them. That is, to Judea, the general neighborhood of where the Christ was to be found. In this way, Matthew suggests that unaided human reason, science basically, can indeed answer many of the big questions. Is there a God? Yes, reason and experience suggests there is. If so, is the Israelite approach to God the right one, or at least probably right? Answer, probably yes. If by the Israelite approach we mean that God is one, God is worthy of worship, and God is rational and asks us to operate according to rational laws, all things the Israelites thought. So again, in the Magi, we see that a careful thought and observation can lead us to God, and indeed even to the God of Israel, at least in general terms. But that's as far as it goes. In order to pin down the exact location of the Messiah, the Magi had to ask the Jewish prophets as understood by Jewish holy men. Only in the rather minor prophet Micah are we told that the Messiah, there called the shepherd and ruler of Israel, will come specifically from Bethlehem, Matthew 2:5. And so the Magi go to Bethlehem, a small enough place that they can track down a newborn there. Yes, I know Matthew says the star preceded them to the birthplace, but if that were so, the Magi would not have needed to ask where the Messiah was to be born. The Magi's experience, as reported by Matthew, almost exactly tracks my own experience. My reason and experience tell me there's got to be some kind of God. And sometimes I do rely on that. Sometimes when I'm discouraged and inclined to just drop the entire religious enterprise, I am called back by sheer reason. I know there's a God because it just makes sense. And in contrast, it's simply silly to me to think the universe has just sat here for all eternity without a source. But for real comfort, for real guidance, to find the actual Messiah in his actual crib, I need the scriptures. They tell me where he is. They tell me how to pray and how to live. So go to Bethlehem, find the child and his mother, prostrate myself, and offer whatever gifts I may have. Happy New Year to you all.